Sixers fans, welcome back. As I am making this video, the Philadelphia 76ers are currently a game and a half up of the Brooklyn Nets for the first seed in the Eastern Conference. And this video is going to be about why the Sixers need that first seed. Before jumping in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the family, join the community. I'm almost at 800 subscribers. I have been stuck at this same spot for a while now. I need to get to 1K for you guys and for me. Also, real quick, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my man J. Cole. I'm wearing the Dreamville shirt. He's dropping an album next Friday. I can't wait. I might make a YouTube video on it because J. Cole is the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Let's get into the Sixers. So, Sixers right now are 44-21, and why I think the Sixers absolutely need that first seed is because I don't want to play the Boston Celtics in the first round. I know the Sixers are a phenomenally much better team than Boston. I'm aware of that. You know, I think Philadelphia is not the same team it has been in the past, and Boston is definitely not the same team in the past as it is in the past in the worst possible way. I mean, Boston is a shell of its former self. It seems like they are getting worse and worse every single year, and it brings joy to my life. It really does. But also, I don't want to play the Miami Heat like at all. I don't think the Miami Heat are a finals team, right? And I think I'd prefer to play them in the second round, but at the same time, I don't want to play Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Goran Dragic, Duncan Robinson in the first round. I just don't want to do that, and I don't think you can blame me. I mean, Jimmy Butler is a different animal when it comes to playoff time. Like, he is a top 20 player in the NBA for the most part of the season, and then the playoffs come, and he's arguably a top 10 guy in the league. I mean, Jimmy Butler is phenomenal when it comes to playoff basketball. I don't want to face that in the first round. I don't know about you, but I don't. So currently, right now, Miami's sitting at sixth place. I would like that. I mean, I would love to see Miami chill at the 6th seed. You know, they're probably going to play Milwaukee or Brooklyn first round, probably Milwaukee, and they'll lose that, right? So we don't even have to worry about it. And if they win that, then I would rather play Miami in the second round than the Milwaukee Bucks, right? So, I mean, I think it's a win-win situation for Philadelphia. Currently, the Boston Celtics are 7, which is play-in game eligible. And 7 through 10 goes Boston, Charlotte, Indiana, and Washington. There is not a team there that I would not like to play in the first round. And the thing is, I think the Boston Celtics are the best team out of those 4. So I would probably have the Celtics keep that 7th seed, right? So that's going to be Brooklyn versus Boston. Okay. It's going to be Milwaukee versus Miami. Okay. 4 and 5 is going to be the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks, which is pretty cool for me because I mean, those two teams, I'm more confident in sweeping in 4 games than probably any other team in the Eastern Conference top 10. So it comes down to first seed, right? Who are we playing in the first seed game? The first round game, right? I think there's an argument to be made for the Washington Wizards because they've been playing really well as of late. I mean, they have been picking it up. Russell Westbrook's playing great. Bradley Beal is a top 5 scorer in the NBA perennially. I mean, they're a pretty good team, you know? But I probably would safely bet that the Charlotte Hornets are probably going to edge that one out. I think the Hornets are a good team. I think they're probably one of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. I don't really think that's a hot take either. I love the type of basketball that they play. They are one of my favorite teams just because of LaMelo, Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward, just the way the guys play. But they have been battling injuries all season long. LaMelo just came back. Hayward's been out. Terry Rozier is a stud. I just would like to say that. I love Terry Rozier. I would do anything to see him in a Sixers jersey coming off the bench because, my God, is he just a clutch go-to bucket getter when you need it. Terry Rozier's a dog, bro. So, let's say the Hornets get the 8th seed. Sixers versus Hornets. I don't think we sweep that, but we probably take it in 5. And that's cool. I'll take that in 5. Then it's going to be Brooklyn at 2, playing Boston at 7. Brooklyn. Sorry, I just had a post-workout shake. Brooklyn's going to win that, obviously. 3, Milwaukee. 6, Miami. Milwaukee takes that. 4, 5, it doesn't even matter. I think that's probably going to go 6 or 7 games, and it could go either way. I could see the Knicks winning that series, but I probably would say Atlanta's going to win that series. But again, what do I know? At that point, 4-5 is going to be a crazy matchup. So, let's say Atlanta wins that, or say New York wins that. The Sixers are going to then play the 4 or 5. And the 4 or 5, I am very comfortable in saying I think we could sweep that round. That's the easiest route for the Sixers to get to the conference finals with. And that is what's most important. You need to make those first 2 rounds as quick and as easy as possible. Because look at the Nuggets. The Nuggets had, a phenomenal second round. They came back 7 games. They just had no shot in the conference finals because, they were exhausted last year. That's just the way things are sometimes. You need to have a pretty quick first 2 rounds to really get, momentum going into the finals. And then it's going to be Brooklyn and Milwaukee. And I don't know about you guys, but I would prefer not to play both Brooklyn and Milwaukee on the road to the NBA Finals. I would like to battle it out with the other teams and let those 2 teams fight each other out without us even being involved. And then we take the winner of that. We take the winner of probably a 6 or 7 game series, given how intense their matchups have been in the regular season already. I would like to play Brooklyn or Milwaukee after a 7 game series, and we just go through with 5 in a 5 game series. I would like that, right? No shit. That to me is the easiest way and the most important reason as to why the Sixers absolutely need that number 1 seed. We need to face the 4 or 5 because the top 3 teams in the East are the only good teams in the Eastern Conference when it comes to finals contenders. Everyone else is just everyone's kind of mid, and that's okay. That's okay, because the Knicks are having a great season. The Hawks are having a great season, and the Celtics and Heat have been very poor. But if we can avoid either Milwaukee and Brooklyn and Boston and Miami, that is going to be the best possible route to the NBA Finals. That is what the Sixers need. That is why this number 1 seed is so important. That's why you see the Sixers going hard as ish to get it. We're a game and a half up right now. We need to continue winning. Our schedule is a cakewalk from here on out. It really, really is. Outside of, I think, a game versus Miami. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but we need to basically win out just to solidify the fact that we're going to be the number 1 seed. Peace out. Go Sixers.